Well, hello all. Very cold here in San Francisco in the 40s. Weather whiplash. Yesterday 70s to 80s in places in the Bay Area. Today in the 40s. Cold wind, lots of fog. Let's go up here and find out what the hell's going on. People, it seems like the people on the left are screaming into the wind. Nothing will change. The people in power do not care about thousands of dead from guns or elementary school kids being shot dead. They only care about money and power in the U.S. So, yesterday, while I was doing this video about mass shootings, there was another mass shooting here in the U.S. This time 5 dead, 10 injured in a hospital, Tulsa, Oklahoma. 213 mass shootings in 2022 already in the U.S. 9 killed and more than 60 injured in Memorial Day weekend. Mass shootings. That is, in 3 days, the number of gun deaths, excluding suicides, 20,726 dead in just 2021 alone. Gun deaths for 2020, 45,222 in the U.S. Does anybody care that many people are being killed on a yearly basis here in the U.S. for mass shootings? In 2019, there was 39,707 gun deaths in the U.S. In 2018, there was 39,740 gun deaths in the U.S. and on and on and on and on. Gun deaths in 2021 in Germany, 0. Gun deaths for 2021 in France, 1,843. But why don't we show a list of the people in Congress that take bribes from the NRA? McCain, $13 million. Rubio, $3 million. McConnell, $1.2 million. On and on and on. It doesn't stop the mass shootings, the killings, because the far right wing in the country of the U.S. want guns, and they want as many as possible. They want assault rifles, they want semi-automatic pistols, all of that. Yesterday's mass shooting in the hospital, the guy brought a semi-automatic rifle and a semi-automatic pistol. Started just shooting it up on the second floor. On and on and on. We better get that bucket of thoughts and prayers going. You know how well they work, as we can see. Millions of people are shot dead in this country year after year after year, and we do nothing about it. Congress right now is on recess. They're on recess. We should have a national lockdown right now and confiscate every semi-automatic rifle and pistol we can get our hands on. It's a national emergency that's going on. The highest number of child deaths is caused by gun deaths in the U.S. What are we going to do about it? Nothing? Just more thoughts and prayers? Endless thoughts and prayers and flowers? Just the flower industry is just blooming because of this business of thoughts and prayers and flowers having to be put on all these grave sites or all these mass shooting sites. It's ridiculous. What is wrong with us? Why are we allowing this to happen? Because the far right-wing white men want to have shootings, want to have as many guns as they can have, and their answer to the gun problem is more guns. We need to harden up the hospitals. We need to harden up the schools. We need to harden up our streets with soldiers with guns every 2 or 3 feet throughout every neighborhood in the world, in the U.S. That is unacceptable. Why not just get rid of the problem? The gun. The gun is the problem. The extreme right wing is the problem. You know, They say, well, law-abiding citizens need to have the choice to have a gun. Well, what about the law-abiding citizens who have the right to their life going about their everyday business without being shot? It just goes on and on and on. And what are we going to do about it? Well, more thoughts and prayers and flowers. It's all we can do. And just everybody has to start wearing body armor and helmets like we're in a military zone. What the fuck is going on in this country? Why are we allowing a small minority of white males to run this country right into the ground with thoughts and prayers and gun deaths and flowers? It just doesn't stop, does it? How many more mass shootings will happen just today during this video? I'll get back and I'll read about another mass shooting, another bunch of dead people who were just citizens doing their thing, have the right to life, and they're being gunned down by a few nuts. Now, Congress is pushing for more money for mental health. Fine, great, mental health, but don't blame all this on mental health. Let's put the blame where it belongs, on the far right, white wing of this country. They are the ones to blame for having us have to have millions and millions of assault rifles on the street. Why doesn't Congress get rid of assault rifles? Hey, there's a good deal. That way, law-abiding citizens can have the right to life. Get rid of these assault rifles and assault guns, handguns, pistols, all this stuff. We don't need this stuff. Nobody's going to come after you. This is a mass insanity from the whites in this country, thinking that somebody's coming after them. And they need all these assault weapons. This is not a war zone. At least it didn't used to be. It sure is now. In fact, we probably have more deaths per year than countries that are at war. Oh, it's disgusting what's being allowed to happen. And where is Congress? They're on recess. They're taking yet another break. They have so many breaks during the year and they can't come back from this and do something about this. No, they're just going to piddle around and do a slight bit more background checks and possibly a little bit more money for the mentally ill. And that's it. They're not going to tackle the assault rifles ban or any of that stuff that actually could do something. Last time we had an assault weapons ban, shootings went down. Oh, really? Who could have thought? Since we've been arming the schools, and the right wing want teachers armed now so that they can have a shootout in their classroom while kids are sitting at their desk watching a teacher with a pistol try to gun down somebody with an AR-15. Ridiculous. And what, does teachers now need to wear body armor in school and all the kids have to be behind bulletproof shields? Is that what's next? Oh, this is sickening. This is absolutely sickening. It's outdoing climate change by 1,000,000 to 1. We're going to wipe ourselves out with rifles and assault weapons in this country of the U.S. Well, I guess after that happens, then the Native Americans that used to live here can take back the country. I appreciate all your thoughts and your comments down in the description area. What's your thought on all this nonsense? How are we going to get rid of this problem? Well, with that, till next time.